So, game two just ended of the Minnesota Lynx and the Connecticut Sun. Minnesota Lynx just took game two, and they figured out what to do to get a game. Taking game two, momentum going to game three, back home in Minnesota. Kayla McBride was shooting lights out from three. I said, get Kayla McBride involved. And it's like, y'all listen to these adjustments. And they worked. We know Nafisa College is going to get hers. Dorka and Diamond seemed more composed this game and not worried about the fouls. I think y'all gave the Connecticut Sun additional medicine from game one and game two with the physicality. It seemed like for the Connecticut Sun, when Minnesota was physical with y'all wanted to cry about it to the refs. Y'all not getting calls. No. Y'all gonna be physical, they're not gonna call it. Y'all being physical on both sides. Great game from Kayla McBride. Another strong game from Nafisa Collier. Alyssa Thomas had a strong game. DB had a good game. Now, the problem for Connecticut was the supporting cast didn't do anything. Tiffany Hayes played some, and then the second half, we really didn't see her. Letitia Hyman played some, then after the point, we didn't see her. Rebecca Allen didn't really shoot the ball, in my opinion. Dejanay Carrington had shots, but missed them. Ty Harris was out there just running. The passes wasn't going to nobody. And she wasn't making shots either. So, for Connecticut to win game three, you guys got to make shots. The supporting cast, your bench production, has to be picked up. Olivia Nelson-Dota, Ty Harris, and Dejanay Carrington need to provide points, rebounds off the bench. You see that Minnesota is getting some production off their bench with Bridget Colton and Rachel Banham. So, y'all need to do the same. It just seemed like once Nafisa Collier got going, then eventually Kayla McBride got going. And then the supporting cast were playing their roles. Going into game three, we're going to see if Minnesota can ride high on the momentum. And I want to say Connecticut can pull it off, but the supporting cast is going to play a part. And stop crying to the refs. That's all I'm going to say. Stop crying to the refs. Y'all being physical, and then you got to back this game. Make shots. Supporting cast play their roles. The stars are going to do their job. I have game three coming down to the wire, but I'm still going with Connecticut to pull it off in the final moment. But if Minnesota pulls it off, it will be a shocker for me.